Hello everybody, welcome to the Chessbait Drivecast, the one-stop shop for kind of controversial topics and kind of controversial opinions. Let's get along, shall we? Or let's get going, shall we? I just gotta drive out of the driveway just to make sure they don't hit anyone. Okay. Alright. So today we're going to be talking about why everyone who's eligible should learn how to drive. I mean, if you're underage and you learn how to drive, good for you. Sure, it's illegal, but whatever. We're not going to really touch on that. Now, I'm driving right now. Obviously, it wouldn't be the Drivecast if I wasn't driving. Come on, it's a little obvious. I play Mario Kart. I love to drive. If I could learn how to Tokyo drift, I would totally love to do so. I don't know how to drive a stick shift and a manual, and I am probably going to get a lot of flack from that on the comments below. But everyone who watches this I'm pretty sure doesn't even drive manual. They don't know too much about cars. I don't either. I really don't. Let's crack on, shall we? I'm just trying to figure out the exit to this. There it is. The exit to the neighborhood without using a map, because we don't need no map. Need no map. We don't need no map. There's no map. Alright, I think if I just follow this, I'll be able to get home. I'm just trying to figure out the most optimal way to get back home, because I really don't know where I'm going. I really don't. I mean, I kind of do. I've been on this road before. But yeah, let's just go back to why people need to drive. I'm going to be real with you. You don't really need to take... I am a Michigander. I'm just going to let everyone know that. Everybody knows I live in Michigan anyways. I don't really like to... If you live in Michigan, you know there's segment 1 and segment 2 for the Michigan Secretary of State or whatever. And then after that, you take the road test and then you get your license. That's about it. If you're over 18, you don't have to take segment 1 or segment 2. You just take the written test and then the road test. And you can't really fail the road test unless if you're genuinely suck at driving or suck at parking. But everyone can suck at parking. That's fine. Because parking is difficult, okay? Nobody needs to judge another person over bad parking. Even I suck at parking. But the reason I think everybody should know how to drive is because it just feels, I don't know. Obviously, self-driving cars are a thing of the future, and sure, once that is implemented well and all the cars are able to communicate with each other, we're going to have, Uber and Lyft doing auto taxis where you don't even have to drive. A car just comes in and you just drive yourself from home to wherever you need to. And sure, I'm thinking a little too futuristic here. Let me just back up a second. The reason I think people should learn how to drive is because, one, it's a really nifty skill to have. Let's be real here. Like if you're in a group of friends, if you're with a group of friends and you're trying to travel and nobody knows how to drive, or nobody has a license, then you really can't get anywhere. Sure, you can get a taxi, you can get an Uber, but that's expensive. Let's be real here. Just buying a car and slowly using it up over time is probably going to be less expensive than needing to get an Uber. I'm just going to be real with you guys. I haven't done the math in my head, because obviously this is a Drivecast. This isn't a math class. Drivecast math class. Sorry, I thought I rhymed myself there. I guess I didn't. But, I mean, kind of. We're not going to get into that. But the point that I was trying to get to that I just kind of forgot about is that I am going through a section where I'm going to need to play Pokemon Go soon. Sorry, the route from my school to home always had a crap ton of Pokestops, and I'm just realizing now that I can spin a bunch of Pokestops, which, this is interesting. Well, I guess I will cut this thing short if need be. But the reason driving is so therapeutic. In a previous deleted Drivecast, not episode, but I tried to record something, I just kind of didn't know what to talk about, and I just kind of stopped. It ended after 5 minutes. It's not really, good enough for a Drivecast episode. Hello, future Chessbait, editing Chessbait here. It's kind of funny considering that I already recorded most of this season's Drivecast episodes, so I already know what's going to be coming up, and spoiler alert, in the future there will be a very, very, very short episode of the Chessbait Drivecast.
which kind of makes sense in context. I can't really explain how it works. Anyways, just back to the show. Also, I'm not going to be using the sound effect of pause from Super Mario Bros. 1 because it's a little disruptive, it's a little annoying. I know it really helps to transition between future Chessbait and past Chessbait, but wow, that was a really good bump. Never mind, I just realized that I shouldn't have said that out loud because it's not going to be actually synced up with the audio or the video. Anyways, enjoy the BUMPFEST in the background. Jeez, I really need to be paying attention.
But in there, I was talking about how, I'm talking to other people on Discord and how therapeutic it is to just drive and talk to no one, to a phone. I mean, let's be real here. Most vloggers talk to a phone or to a camera anyways. How am I any different? The only difference is I am looking at where I'm driving, and I don't know how vloggers would even be able to talk to a camera. It looks so lame when people do it. But that's just my opinion. I'm just trying to figure out where I am. Okay, I'm driving in the exact correct location. This is probably going to be slower than I think about it. Yeah, the direction that I'm going is a little bit slower, but who cares? I need to go through Pokestops. It's been a while since I played Pokemon Go. I really should talk about that. You know, let's talk about it now. Pokemon Go is a much better driving in Pokemon Go. That's going to be such a dumb title to look at. But Pokemon Go has gotten a lot better since its release. In 2016, everybody was playing it. It shot through the popularity. And, everybody was talking about it, that they had to catch the rarest Pidgeys and the rarest Charizards, I think. It was a weird time back then. It was a simpler time. Remember when everyone said that 2016 was the worst year of all time? And I was willing to agree with that. 2016 was a pretty bad year, myself included, and I just passed the road that I was supposed to be on. I feel like an idiot. Well, you know what? Let's just... No. Well, no more Pokemon Go for me. You know what? No. I'm just gonna go into the... I just gotta figure out a place where I can take a U-turn. I can take a U-turn here. Man, I was so busy talking about driving while driving that I just kind of forgot how to drive. That's kind of ironic when I think about it. I'm just gonna take a U-turn here if I can. Whoops. So yeah, the reason I think driving is pretty important is because first of all, if you get into like certain countries, driving is just gonna be a necessity. Sure, if you go to Asian countries, a lot of them are gonna be pretty not anti-driving, but not as reliant on driving. So, there's no reason to worry about needing to know, where to drive. I passed my old high school, and it just seems really weird to look at the school thinking, oh, that's where I used to go, and I don't anymore. I don't know if I'm feeling nostalgic. I just feel weird. Like, I've driven this path before, but it was years ago, and I was a much different person. Kind of. I'm sorry, I'm just having a bit of a nostalgia trip, combined with, oh my gosh, it feels so weird. It feels like deja vu. I remember I always used to go down this path every day, and now I don't. It's kind of like walking past the house that you used to live in. Like, this isn't yours anymore, and it isn't a part of you anymore, and you moved on. But whenever you see it again, you can't move on, and it feels kind of awkward to see it again. It's kind of like let's just use relationships as an analogy. It's like when you see your ex that you've broken up with years ago, and things kind of didn't end up well, and you had feelings for each other a while back, and now you don't, and you kind of feel awkward around each other. Besides, I came here to talk about Pokemon Go. It's such a better game than what it used to be. I remember when my review for Pokemon Go was like, it was terrible when it first came out, but now it's gotten so much better. And that's the only way to describe Pokemon Go. It started so... I wanted to say it started poorly. I really like the idea of oh, like 1 footstep means it's close, 2 footsteps means it's kind of far, 3 footsteps means it's very far. And then they implemented the idea of, oh, we'll just show the Pokemon that's nearby, and you can just kind of catch it wherever it is. And nobody really watches that thing anyways. People just kind of just walk around and look for Pokestops. That's really all you need to do. I wish I came with my backup account, because it would have been really helpful in this case. Local commercial deliveries only. What? Man, I don't think I'm allowed to drive over here. It says only delivery things. There's a lot of drive in this area. If I get in trouble for it, I'll just say that it's my first time around here in a very long time. I mean, I haven't been here since quarantine. Quarantine? Yeah, quarantine. Jeez, I guess it's been that long. I'm gonna play some Pokemon Go. I know I didn't talk about it too much. I'll talk about it next time. I'm sorry, guys. See ya.
Hello, it is Editor Future Chessbait once again. Now this is where I take over. I know I'm not actually driving, but the past me did drive, and he was talking about driving, and I am talking about driving, so technically this is a Drivecast. Get over it. Anyways, a few of the things that I left out while I was driving because, you know, I'm focused on driving, don't really have the most coherent thoughts put together, except for that one time I talked about ding-dongs and clip-clops. Anyway. I don't know. Personally, just being able to get on the wheel just gives me a little bit of sense of control and freedom that most most car companies try to express in their advertisements. They're always saying, "Feel free driving this new blobbity blobbity." I almost said a car by accident. That probably would have gotten me in a bit of trouble. Feel free driving on this bibbity bobbity. This new 2021 Bibbidi Bobbidi with extra horsepower and horseradish. That was a terrible dad joke. But, you know, the reason I do these Drivecast, like I said before, I feel free when I do these. I feel like I can talk to whoever the heck I want, whatever the heck I want, and I have no repercussions. Sure, having a conversation is better. Talking to other people is better. But let's be real here. Most conversations that people have end up just being, how do I phrase this? End up being a gross circle jerk of people repeating the same things that people believe in. If you get into an argument, no one's going to ever listen to each other. They're not going to really change opinions. People go into arguments not wanting to change opinions, guys. Remember that. But, I was listening to, you know, since I'm actually properly editing these, I was going through the audio and I'm thinking, wait, why did I do a Pokemon Go review when I was gonna talk about driving, and I realized it's a Drivecast. These things are never actually focused. Anyways, my audio is about to be longer than the actual Drivecast audio that I did before, so I'm gonna actually log off before this gets way too long. Anyways, I'm also gonna have to speed up the video, maybe chop up some things up, so I'll see you guys next time, where hopefully I talk about a slightly more convenient topic. If I don't, I mean, I ramble on for on and on and on, as usual, so I thank you guys for enjoying all that content, as always. See you guys next time.